It's Wednesday, August 13th, and today I'm just wondering if the Texas Rangers offense is ever going to get its act together this season.
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
Eyeing retirement? We aim to turn your nest egg into a paycheck with half the amount you've been led to believe. Fluent Financial combines in-house portfolio design risk management with income-generating investments designed to aid your financial independence. Our goal is to develop an effective portfolio strategy to help you retire sooner and have a better lifestyle. Fluent Financial can also implement a program that allows business owners to install a cash balance plan, which may potentially reduce income tax payments. You've worked hard to become successful. Let us help develop an effective portfolio strategy that works for you. Learn more today about Fluent Financial. Retire sooner, better lifestyle. For more information or to schedule a meeting, visit fluentfinancial.com or call 972-852-4800.
As of the start of Tuesday night's game against the Arizona Diamondbacks, there are 42 games left in this baseball season for the Rangers. They're into the final quarter of the season. My question is, and has remained all season, the Rangers' offense, is it ever going to start producing to support the other parts of this baseball team? Pitching. Oh no, I know you're thinking. No, nobody ever mentions pitching with the Texas Rangers. This year, you can be proud of it. The Rangers have the number one earned on average pitching staff in the American League. I'm not kidding you. They do. And as far as fielding, listen, there have been people hurt. There have been tons of lineup changes. There have been people coming up and down for the minors, people going on and off the disabled list. And they're the number one defense in the American League. Again, I'm not kidding you. Number one pitching, number one defense. With this lineup, you'd think the Rangers are one of the very best teams in the league by record. Well, you wouldn't be correct. The Rangers, at the start of play Tuesday night, had the 8th best record in the American League. 6 teams make the playoffs. Their nose starting the game Tuesday was barely above 500, 61-59. 2.5 weeks ago, we did an episode here on Just Wondering, and it concerned the fact that the Rangers regularly, credit to them, beat up the junk of baseball. But against the teams that were even fairly decent, nah, not so much, man. In June and July, the Rangers rushed out to a solid record. They reached 6 games over 500. They reached 7th place in the American League standings, and they were just a breath away from 6th and 5th. But that June-July streak was deceiving. During that streak, the Rangers' schedule was loaded with games against the sucking 7. The 7 worst teams in American and National League total. The National League members of the sucking 7, Washington, Atlanta, Pittsburgh, and the Colorado Rockies. And in the American League, the White Sox, Baltimore, and the Athletics, wherever they happen to be playing these days. During that good streak that got the Rangers to the doorstep of the wild card, Texas went 17-4 against these bad teams. And in fact, in the last 26 games against this dregs of baseball, the Rangers are a terrific 20-6. But all season long, Texas can't handle the rest of the league. For the season, against all the other 22 teams in the league, Texas is 39-48. Here's the problem. That 42-game streak to end the season that started Tuesday night, 39 of those games are against these decent to very good teams. Texas has only one series left with one of the bums, and that's a 3-game set with the A's. But the pitching's been spectacular. The fielding's been wonderful. The problem is the offense stinks. They're going to have a real problem getting the stench out of Globe Life Field in the offseason. You look over the lineup. I do. And I try to find just one player that I'd say was having a decent year. A year that matched his history. A year that equaled expectations. Stop me if you hear the name of a starting Ranger offensive player that you would say is having a decent year. Marcus Semien, Josh Young, Corey Seager, the first base DH tandem of Jake Berger and Jock Peterson, the catcher, Jonah Heim, the outfielders, Adolis Garcia, Wyatt Langford, Evan Carter, utility man Josh Smith is hanging around 260 for the season. And if you're a Ranger player hanging around 260, schedule the ticker tape parade. Going into last night, the start of that final quarter, the schedule, as we said, is heavy with these decent teams. But from the episode we had 2.5 weeks ago, where this long stretch of games against decent teams began, the Rangers have gone 5-9. And now they've fallen to 8th in the American League, passed by the Cleveland Indians. And they're only a fingernail ahead of Kansas City for 9th in the American League. But there's still time. There's an opportunity here. With the pitching and the fielding, just a little awakening offensively, just a little. But for this offense, that opportunity has been there now for 4.5 months, and they have absolutely failed. In 1993, Bob Sample opened the original Bob's Steak and Chop House on Lemon Avenue. 32 years later, the original Bob still greets you at the original Bob's. And now his sparkling new Bob's in Craig Ranch and McKinney has opened. Same fantastic beef and fresh seafood at these two Bob's, each run by Bob. Bob's Steak and Chop House. Football season's here again. Should you enjoy wagering, I'm again offering my picks of the poll every weekend of college and pro season, beginning with college football's kickoff weekend, August 30th. And the picks are cheap. Just $175 for the picks every weekend through the Super Bowl. And as a bonus, you also get my selections on NCAA basketball tournament games in March. Our record last year, 129 football winners against 99 losers. And 19-11 for the basketball tournament. That's a total record of 148 and 110. If you were a $100 a game player, you showed a profit of $2,700. If you were a $200 player, that's $5,400, and so on. The picks get delivered directly to your email every Friday by around noon Central Time. Again, the cost, $175 for the entire season plus March Madness. Here's how you sign up and pay. Just go to the link that is embedded in this message. For those of you like me who don't have the foggiest idea on go to a link, just email me at norm1310@gmail.com. That's norm1310@gmail.com. And then my stepson Zach will get you all fixed up. Okay, let's sign up. Have another terrific season.
And now a word from our title sponsor. Today's episode has been brought to you by Fluent Financial, Retire Earlier, Live Better, and by Bob's Steak and Chop House on Lemon in Dallas and in Craig Ranch in McKinney. Bob's, a Dallas tradition for more than 30 years.
If you've enjoyed Just Wondering, please hit follow, and a fresh new episode will land in your mailbox early every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. Should you know a sports fan who might like our work, please share our contact information with that person. Just Wondering is technically directed by my wife Mary, who is also occasionally a talent on the show. It's produced by Mike Matern, edited and posted by Ashley Bullington. Thanks for listening to today's episode of Just Wondering. I'm Norm Hitzges, and know that every day I'll be just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitzges, and I'll just be wondering too.
This is a Stolen Water Media production.